Good morning, everyone. Welcome. Today is our new catalog launch for the January through April mini catalog with Stampin' Up. And I am super excited to be with you today to show you all of these wonderful products and talk about some of the things that are happening right now in the Stampin' Up world. So don't see anybody jumping on just yet. So I'll just chatter for a second, tell you a little bit about what to expect for the day, and then we will jump right into the catalog itself. So if you are new to Stampin' Up, then you might not know about Sale-A-Bration. And so let's talk about what that means first and what it means this year, because it is a little different this year. So Sale-A-Bration is a time it's a wonderful time in the Stampin' Up year, and this year it takes place in January and February, and that's all. There's not a second Sale-A-Bration time in the summer, and it's only 2 months long. So this is all new for me. But during Sale-A-Bration, your purchases with Stampin' Up can earn you additional free products. There's a specific brochure, and we're going to go through this today, that you can select from. And there are some additional specials for hosting parties or events, and for joining, for becoming a demonstrator, whether that means you want to you want to do this crazy thing and share videos and such, or you just are looking for a better bargain, a better deal on your Stampin' Up supplies, because it is an amazing deal. Good morning. I'm so glad that you are here. So let's jump in. I'm going to switch the camera down, and I'd like to tell you that I have got all this so organized. It's just going to flow really smoothly, but that's not the way my world rolls. So what are we going to do? So we're going to go live. I've already scheduled the live streams, and I will be here, I think it's 5 times. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 live streams scheduled, and they are broadcasting both in my Facebook group and to YouTube. Now, YouTube is not new. I've been going live there for a long time, but I don't typically go live in this Facebook group. So it feels a little strange there. You may not be used to seeing me live. You may be catching me on the replay if you are typically hanging out in the group. So let's see. So there are 6 live streams. There are also posts that are going to show up throughout the day, asking you questions and asking you to comment and to share your thoughts. And please do that, because those are your door prize entries. So I just opened these 2 boxes over here that have a bunch of prizes in them. So you don't want to miss out on that. So it's real simple. You'll comment on the post and answer the questions. There's a scavenger hunt, and we'll talk about why that is so cool in just a little bit too. But we're going to go through the mini catalog in 3 of these lives. So I've kind of divided it up in order that they appear in the catalog. And I don't have all the products. I don't have samples with all the products. So if that's what you were expecting, I don't want to disappoint you, but we'll talk about them. But I don't have them all. Let's see. So we have door prizes. We're going to go through the Sale-A-Bration brochure. We're going to talk about an ordering special that I have in addition to Sale-A-Bration just for the weekend. It's just from today through Monday. And so all of that's going to take place throughout. As the live streams end, I will go back and update the descriptions to help those out who are watching the replay, so that they have a better idea of what we covered in that live stream. So I think that gets us going. Now, I'm still shuffling things on my desk, and I may be shuffling all day long. And it's early in my caffeine, so I've given you all my disclaimers, right? So let's switch cameras and see what we've got down here on my desk. Okay, so Sale-A-Bration brochure, we're going to talk about that in a little bit, so I'm going to move it right over there. And I do have lots of samples from the Sale-A-Bration brochure to show you. So the mini catalog. is from January through April. So that's a little different too. We've gotten used to this mini catalog going through June. So it's a shorter time period. That means, we got to get playing, get serious about it, right? I got to remember, I want to talk about, let me make I removed all the pens off my desk, and now I don't have any up here to help me make a note. Okay, let's see if this one writes long enough. I want to be sure that I talk about my classes at some point today too. All right, so mini catalog, and now I get to open it up and show you what's here. So on the catalog, and maybe I need to go out for a little bit. I don't know. Maybe that's not helpful. We'll see. We'll play around with that, okay? Table of contents. Over here, you get to see where the suites appear. And there are 8 suites, which means these are our suites of collections of products that all coordinate together with lots of ideas for using them. In the back of the catalog, you get to see, at a glance, is that the first page? Okay, so first in the back, is that a thing, first in the back? We talk about the bundles. So in alphabetical order, each bundle appears. And guys, we've been asking for this for a while. The stamp sets and the dies have the same name. So there's no more trying to figure out which ones go together, because they are named the same. Like the Around the Bend bundle has the Around the Bend dies and the Around the Bend stamp set. So woo-hoo, that's a big win. Something else in this catalog that I want to point out is that you have a choice on some of these stamp sets, whether you want to get them in photopolymer or you want to get them in red rubber. So, and a lot of us have very specific preferences. So that is super cool too. So in the back, first we list out all the bundles, and we have samples back here that don't appear earlier in the catalog. So don't miss out on this, right? So we go through all the bundles, and then we get to see all of the stamp sets. Again, alphabetical order. Okay, that was a huge thing for me. And then we get to see some of the dies are all listed. We have one that is a hybrid bundle. Can't wait to show you that one. Go figure that I've got some gluey stuffs in my pages here. Then we have the punches and the designer series paper, and some specialty paper here at the bottom. The embossing folders, tools that are introduced in this, and then we have the ribbon and embellishments. So super handy catalog. That's how you can make your way around it. You also, I guess I moved that really fast, I'm sorry. On page 90, you get to see the host benefits, meaning that when you have an event or your individual order, or you gather a few orders from your friend, when that order reaches certain tiers, you have an opportunity to take advantage of the host only items, which are this cute at the pond stamp set and this designer series paper. We're going to break that open in a little bit. Okay, so let's go back to the beginning and let's talk about what we have going on. We always have a message from Sarah. I love that. And we talk about paper pumpkin. We're going to talk about that later in the day. The kits, we're going to there'll be posts about that probably here and on the Facebook page as well. And then we get into this gorgeousness. So this is a collection. Oops, I'm going the wrong way. Shoot. Oh, and I'm using the wrong thing. I was like, why isn't it moving? All right, this is the one I wanted to move. Okay, I'm really challenged. So this is the Country Floral Lane collection. It's a whole suite, right? So there's a stamp set and punch. There's ribbon. There are embellishments, some fun gingham paper, and then some fun floral paper. So, and then when you flip the page, you get a close-up of the stamp set and the punch and some more samples. And I do have some samples of this. This was the stamp set, the bundle that was featured in my blog this week. And it is featured in my my card club this month. So if you need to know more about card clubs, stay tuned. We'll cover that. But let's look at some samples that I've made, and then we'll look at the products more closely too. So this card, isn't this sweet and super easy, right? It's just I've got some link of Stella on there because, you know, Stella always. This is that that Floral Lane paper. This is craft paper. Guys, you can actually color on craft paper. Craft paper is in the main catalog, the annual catalog. You can color on this with your blends and it will not bleed through. So isn't that so cool? All right, so pull that one out. Hold on, I got my cats everywhere. Then this one, so pretty. I used the an embossing folder back here. These are really simple cards. This is made with a punch. If you missed this, these cards, these 3 cards are on my blog from Tuesday. So this was my class. And then for Card Club, let me just show you those samples real quick. Move these out of the way so we don't get confused, any more confused. Before I move to that though, let's talk about this. This was on the blog post on Thursday. The lighting is not my friend, but it is a double gate fold card. Isn't that pretty? And it features that floral paper and yeah, super fun. So this is the second template introduced in 2023. Do you know what I'm talking about when I say templates? My goal was to create a resource library of card recipes, card sketches, card templates, whatever you want to call them. And so I have vowed to do one a week. And so this is the second one. These templates are available on my blog, the PDF, the written PDF, and you can find them there. And then I also email them out every week as well. So that is one sample. Now let's look at the samples for Card Club. So Card Club meets in person and it's available to be mailed to you. It's a subscription. Now this one still needs a piece on the inside, but you can see that I've used that floral paper. I've stamped these 2 images and the greeting, and then these adhesive back sequins. Oh. And then this one is a lot of stamping, but how cool is this, right? And definitely stamp on the inside here. But this is a panel on petal pink that is stamped, a panel on mint macaron that is stamped, and then of course these are all stamped as well and punched out. And then, and I'm not going in any particular order. So this card, okay, this is a product that shows up later in the catalog, a new alphabet die set. So cool. And then this card, actually, I failed to order something that I needed for this card, so I'll have to order that in the next day or so. But there's a textured specialty paper that we're going to see, and that's what should go on this layer, but didn't. So let's take a little closer look. So these are the pastel adhesive back sequins. So you have gold, and let's see if it tells me the colors. Of course not here, but I bet it does over here. Gold, petal pink, and balmy blue. We could have figured that out from the cards I've made, couldn't we? The ribbon is right here, and it is this gorgeous burlappy. Well, they're calling it burlap because it's kind of a burlap color, but it does not feel anything like burlap. And then this thinner red satin. So this is real red and burlap, which I love red, and I'm going to call it craft together. I love that color combination. The papers, we must look at the papers. I don't know that you need to look at the, let's see. Oh my gosh, I want to do that. Hold on. Okay, so this is the punch. Punches are always hard to see. This is one of my ways to organize my products. I add a label with the name and the item number. The stamp set is not over there, is it? Country Bouquet. So here's the Country Bouquet stamp set, and I actually have a couple of the stamps on my Stamparatus already so that they are configured so that they can go straight into the punch and punch out all 4 pieces at one time. And we'll talk more about that in Card Club this month. So those are that, but you want to see the pretty papers, and so let's do that. And oddly enough, I have cut up a good bit of it. This might be my favorite sheet. The colors in the paper are Balmy Blue, Mint Macaron, Mossy Meadow, Petal Pink, and Sweet Sorbet. So we've got Mossy Meadow, Petal Pink, Mint Macaron in there. On this side, we have the hearts. The great thing about these kind of patterns is that they help guide me in my placement. They provide a, easier to line up. The B side of this one has got hearts and flowers. You can punch these out. I used them a little differently on mine. This sheet lines up perfectly to go in the punch and be punched out, or you've got these fun stripes on the other side. And then this side with Petal Pink and Mint and Sweet Sorbet, and then a Balmy Blue on the other side. And again, it's got a pattern that will help me line up. That's a big win. We have a sheet of little tiny hearts. Can you see those? With this is pretty cool. I'm not a Balmy Blue person. I'm just not. But I like this paper. I think it's because it's with the mint. Go figure. And then I think the only pattern that we haven't looked at yet is this one with the bicycles and the baskets of flowers. So very cool on that side. And then Balmy Blue pattern on the other side. One of the great things about Stampin' Up! Paper is that usually one side features a scene, and then the other side more typically will feature a pattern with a more generic use to it. I need to put those back there, or I'm going to lose them. And I lost my sequins. So Card Club will include half a pack of this paper and some of the ribbon and embellishments, and I have already forgotten how much of each one. I think I'm not even going to try to speak to that. You need to see the gingham the gingham paper, and I'm going to have to open a new pack of that because the other one is so cut up, you wouldn't believe it. I don't know that I could show you 6 of the patterns. So in this pack of paper, we're still working with that Balmy Blue, Mint Macaron, Petal Pink, and Sweet Sorbet. This amazing pack of paper. You have so many sheets of the few patterns. So you can see you've got, so here's the mint, the blue, over and over, right? But you get 2, 4, 6, 8 sheets, 8 6x6 sheets of each of the patterns. So there's a small gingham and a larger, and then smaller of that. Oh. Okay, so there's the 3 reds, and then that repeats in Petal Pink. So Petal Pink and Sweet Sorbet on one side, and then Mint and Balmy Blue on the other. And I have used an entire pack of that already. Moving on. I hope the door's shut and I can't have any visitors of the feline variety. Now this stamp satin bundle I do not have yet. I'm going to zoom us back in a little bit. But I typically really like these layered words. So if you look closely, you can see that there's a skinny version, a little bit fatter, and then a really fat, which lets you create some really layered designs. And I have a different one to show you if I can get this off of the tree. Okay, so this is a version from the holiday catalog a year or so ago. But so I have cut the skinny out in white and the next size in, well, actually I think they're just two sizes of the dies here, but created this kind of layered bubble look. And I did it on foam adhesive sheets, so it made a really chunky sticker. So that's what I would do with these, is actually layer them up and create some fun, sturdy greetings. But you get some floral images there. Okay, the Share a Milkshake bundle, that it does not have coordinating designer series paper, ribbon with it, but it does have these opaque adhesive back gems that are in gorgeous grape, melon mambo, fresh freesia, and white. And I think I have those down here. I do. So here they are. They're not too tall. They're not going to add a ton of bulk. And they've got 2 sizes. No, 3 sizes. My eyes just can't see. Oh, here's the smallest one up here. And so there's some back here that you can't see. So, so those are featured on this page too. And it's got some cool dies. I do have this here. This is actually featured in my this is the first of my birthday card classes. We're going to use this. And you may not think that this is, you know, where's the birthday greeting here? Well, the Celebrate, You're the Cherry on Top, those are what we're using for birthdays. If you needed Valentine's, you would just use these greetings. Well, you might use the Be My Valentine greeting, or you might even have different birthday greetings that you use with them. I do not have those samples to show you yet. Maybe they can make a sneak peek in later in the day. But I do want to show you the dies. Let's see if they're with. They are. So this set is just photopolymer. It's not an option to get it in red rubber. But look at the detail on this waffle cone. This folds over and it makes all of that line art for you. This is pretty cool for a little pop of a background. This single die is going to cut out 3 hearts for you. And then these are the stamps that are 2-step stamping. I use my Stamparatus most of the time when I'm 2-step stamping like that. But we'll see if we can't get those samples to make an appearance later today. Okay, love cats. Okay, yes, I have made several samples with those as well. You've seen this sample, and this is actually another stamp set in the catalog that we actually got for free when we attended On Stage in November. It's called Hand Drawn Dots. So we made that sample, and we made this little pop-up, and we made this one in a couple of different colors and used this cane weave embossing folder. Look at the detail on that. And we'll get to that in a little bit as well. I feel like I'm running at the speed of lightning over here, but there's so much to go through. I did a team swap and got a few more samples from the Country Floral. So we have this one, Country Bouquet. Ugh. And this one. And then how cool, I love this. This is a little different. We've used the large greenery stamp there and then punched out from the designer series paper the 2 smaller hearts and then set it. So it's a really different look on that stamps. Out of the box thinking. I don't do that as well. And I really don't want these videos to go on for 14 years. So let's go through. This beautiful, sweet, fancy floral. It has 2 bundles. So two-tone floral, two-tone flora, and something fancy. So this one is greetings and labels. This is some shimmer, fine shimmer paper, some more gems. Let me see if I've got those. Yep, I've got those. I have this paper. I think this ribbon is right here. So let's see what all we can look at up close from it. So something fancy. And where are you? Oh my gosh, what's the name of that other one? It was just here, wasn't it? Don't you hate when that happens? There's just happened to me, two-tone. These names. It takes a while to learn the names, doesn't it? All right, so here is the two-tone flora. So these are multi-stamping, two-step stamping here. I have not made anything with this yet. This gorgeous background die. And then these dies that cut out the shapes. Hello, Pam. Oh, it's cold in Florida today? Oh, no, no, no. Then here are the photopolymer stamps. And I want to be mindful because I didn't pay attention when I was first ordering this. This is a photopolymer stamp, so it is not one of the ones that's available in cling. And I hear, you know, we say, oh, I don't need any more flowers, but guys, these are just gorgeous. I can't wait to play with these. The Something Fancy is a cling set, right? It's here. These are the greetings that go with it. These gorgeous fonts. Happy birthday, congratulations, sympathy. This is a stamp set that would serve you for so many occasions. And the dies are going to cut out so many things. This is the die that I used for my Balmy Blue card for Club. So this here is this die. And there's actually another die that is not with that, and I'll tell you why. Some of them are with the stamp set and some of them aren't. If I can find them. Oh, come on, where are you? I need that. Well, okay, that's not going as planned. Oh, here. I store my dies with the stamp set if the dies are primarily framelits for cutting out the stamped images. So that's why this one is in the stamp case with the stamps. Now, this stamp set that goes with the Something Fancy is mostly labels that I'm going to use with way more than just this stamp set. So I don't store it with that. I have a storage over there that you can't see where I keep them. And I need to label my tabs here. But these, okay, that I can't push off. Come on. Strong magnetic. This, actually, when you run it through your machine, you line it up in here to go with it, and you cut out your hole or your decorative top at the same time. That's what these three do. So fun there. And then, oh my gosh, get in there. Oh, did I show you all the, wait, I went too far. Hold on. Let's go back to here. Okay, so then these, what do they call these? Iridescent pastel gems. So these are Calypso Coral, Balmy Blue, and Gold. I would not really call that necessarily gold. Lots of Balmy Blue in this catalog, huh? Is that a trendy color for the year? I guess I'm going to have to suck it up and give it a little more love. It's not my fave. But this might be. This is a Pool Party ribbon, and that's what I used on this card. So Pool Party ribbon with this Balmy Blue and mint macaron. But guys, it has enough green that it looks mint. I don't know. It's amazing. And it ties really nicely. It's so funny to hear me talk about these things that are out of my wheelhouse, basically, guys. I don't shop. I don't like to shop. All right, let me find this paper because it is gorgeous. Oh, that's the wrong one. Here's the one we want. Look at that. Oh my gosh. This is one that might be a little hard to cut into, huh? Oh no, Pam, I'm sorry. I'm not seeing everybody's names pop up. I'll have to go back. I'll come back later and catch the names when I'm on Facebook instead of my broadcast. All right, so let's see what this says about it. It is 48 sheets. You get 4 each. There are 12 designs. So let's take a look because this paper is just gorgeous. And the paper colors, we have a ton of colors. We have Balmy Blue, Basic Gray, Calypso Coral, Daffodil Delight, Evening Evergreen. Okay, that is one of my favorites. Fresh Freesia, Night of Navy. I can't work with Night of Navy. It gets all over me. Orchid Oasis, Pool Party, Soft Seafoam, Soft Suede, and Soft Succulent. So basically this is going to coordinate with anything that you can come up with. Look at these. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. Well, clearly this is the first time I've really opened the pack, right? The second design. Oh my gosh. So Calypso Coral and some mint in there. Look at these greens. I have seen a card made with this. It's so pretty. The paper, Stampin' Up! Does the most amazing job with paper. Allowing, if you're not comfortable doing a lot of stamping, then pull out this gorgeous paper and let the paper do all the work. Oh, look at this. Oh my goodness. Oh, okay. I really, really, really love that. The greens, and there's the Daffodil Delight coming in. Oh, look at that. Oh my gosh. Something tells me that this would be so pretty in scrapbooks with whatever pictures we get from Norway. Oh, that Orchid Oasis coming in strong. Oh, okay, here's, look at this. All right, so I gotta tell you, one of my absolute favorite stamp sets is still current. It's in the annual catalog, and I'm gonna have to show it to you because it would be so pretty with this. So if you didn't want to invest in the, you've got enough flowers kind of thing. Okay, I get that. Gray and yellow. Okay, is that not a favorite? And I'm just having total squirrel moments over here. This is terrible. Oh, and they saved the purple leaf for last. Oh my. Oh. Okay, yeah, I'm totally in love with that. But I'm reminded of a stamp set over here. Nope, that's not the, where are you? Okay, do y'all remember this art gallery? This is one of my favorites. This is my go-to quick and easy thank you note stamp set. And it was introduced with a paper that reminds me of this. So I am super excited to give that some love as well. Okay, so I think we've covered this except for this glimmer. And I've indicated, I've highlighted it, said I had it, but I don't recognize it. So, but it is a Soft Succulent, Fresh Freesia, and Gold. How are we on time? Oh gosh, we're on page 15 and we've been going for 30 minutes. All right, let's keep moving and maybe I'll come back to, I don't know. I got all these things to come back to. Anybody keeping track? Darn it. Okay, then look at this ribbon over here. This is not different ribbon. Oh, I lost mine. Okay, that's not fun. I hit my mouse and my screen went wonky. I don't think yours did, but mine did. Let's look closer at this page because, so they've taken one of the blends, okay, a purpley blend, and colored that pool party ribbon and made this. How gorgeous is that? So it almost has, it still has the pool party along the edge, and they colored the center with this, I'm going to guess it's Orchid Oasis. That is so, that's beautiful. I'm just looking for that little indicator that is photopolymer or cling. Here's one. All right, Lighting the Way. And it is available in cling. Here's how you can tell. It says it is cling. Okay, and that's not focusing. Okay, I just can't make it focus. So cling or photopolymer, okay, same price, $23. And you just have to indicate which item number you want. So they have two separate item numbers, the cling stamp set, the bundle with the cling stamp set, the photopolymer stamp, and the photopolymer bundle. Dies and dies with it, the die for this gorgeous thing. So, and I have a sample. So this is from one of my teammates in our swap, right? So look at this. Orchid Oasis color. She's used the little fireflies, or lightning bugs as we call them here in my hometown. And I have it as well. So look at how big this is. Okay, it's not as big as the lighthouse that's in the annual catalog, but so here are all the dies, and you get 3 fireflies. So you can cut out 3 fireflies at a time of the small ones, and oh, so pretty. And I happen to order mine in cling. Okay, and that just happened. That is not. That's just the way I did it. It was not intentional. I don't know if I would have ordered that in photopolymer or not. I'm fine with cling. I use my Stamparitis all the time. So, gorgeous stuff going on there. Then these sweet little spring blessings. Now, I thought about this at first because, you know, Hazel and I like Tangled, right? And, you know, they release these lights in Tangled. That's a big part of the Tangled movie. But I have not ordered this yet. But it is Super Sweet Spring Blessings is the name of it. Notice up here the dragonfly trinkets, and they did just come in. So let's see what they're about. Okay. When you have fingernails that don't allow you to open, you do that. Okay, so they're a good size, right? We had dragonflies a while ago. No, we didn't have trinkets. I wanted dragonflies, so I ordered them off of Amazon. That they don't have holes. You can't thread them through anything. But they're a good size for a glue dot to hold in place. And there are 20 in the pack. It's so easy to miss things in the catalog because if you turn to this and you said, oh, that doesn't appeal to me, you just flip the page and you go on and you miss so many things. So guys, as we're going through this, if there's something that you've caught that I haven't, then, you know, give a shout out so that we don't miss it. All right, so this is called Fragrant Flowers, and I don't have this yet. My friend Cindy just went, oh, but I don't have it yet. You know, you just got to take your time here, but it has these big floral images, big thanks, and I am big into big greetings like this, but anyway, I don't have this one yet, but it is another one that is available in cling or photopolymer. And I love, this is another thing that they do in the catalog. They give you this little indicator over here that tells you these dies will fit in the mini cut and emboss machine. And that's important to know. We have 2 sizes of cut and emboss machines. And so anytime you can get out the mini, it's more portable. We're going to get to this paper in just a little bit. What else is on this page that I need to make sure we point out? this is actually going to coordinate, I believe, with something in the Sale-A-Bration bundle that we'll see shortly. All right, this page. All right, so when we first looked at this catalog, I got to this page and was like, oh my gosh, I want everything up to page 23. This is a problem. But this stamp set and this suite, it is a suite, has so much going for it. It has this gorgeous distinctive stamp, so it tells you it's distinctive. That means that the stamp itself has so much detail that it gives you all the detail. You don't have to color it extra to give it the dimension that the image needs. It's all built into the stamp. And I'll try and make sure I point out one of the ones that I have to show you what that looks like on the stamp itself. Because when you ink it up, you think you don't have any ink on it, and you do. This has this beautiful ribbon, these flat adhesive back pearls. This reminds me of the Tennessee freshwater pearls. Do you guys remember that? And then this beautiful paper. And I do have the paper and the ribbon and the pearls. I just don't have the bundle yet. So here are the pearls. I mean, look at them. They're just, I love that they are not all the same. I marched to my own drummer. And, okay, these colors. Balmy Blue, again, Coastal Cabana, Mint Macaron, Night of Navy, Petal Pink, Pool Party, and Sahara Sand. This is a beautiful palette, and you get 4 each of the 12 designs, double-sided designs. So let's look at them. I love, love, love that. Oh, and the B side has got some shimmer to it. It's almost like it was stamped and clear embossed. So that's Sahara Sand. Then this one with some petal pink and some mint, and then gold foil accents on the back. So yeah, this is such a versatile paper. Look at these beautiful birds. Can fussy cut them out. Oh, and these fish doing this. So pretty. Some gold foil there. Oh my gosh, look at this. You have to totally turn this into a drinking game, huh? How many times does she say, this is my favorite? Or look at this. Beautiful, beautiful scene. And another shimmery pattern. This one is the same design, but it's smaller. Right, can you see? And I don't know why, I think they have an order. This is stunning. Oh my gosh, so pretty. Oh, and then kind of a wavy, oh yeah, you can pick that up, with just a shimmer on the back. Another gorgeous scene on the front. I flipped too many. Oh wow. And this has got not completely, so these are not straight and thick. They're more hand-drawn. Can I say that? More hand-drawn shimmer there. Oh, and some wood. We like our wood backgrounds, don't we? And that's so pretty. And it's got some gold foil accents there. Okay, I'm liking this. So pretty. Gold foil there too. These are some, try that again. Kind of remind me of the playful patterns from a while back. Gold foil there. Wait, did I go too far? I went too far, guys. This is the gold foil on the back of that one. And then this and this gold foil. Then you have some waves and some gold foil there. Now, I offered a paper share a while back. Now that you're seeing the paper, do I need to put that back out there? Is that something that you would be interested in, or have you participated in another paper share? Or guys, maybe I'll post a survey about that. These have some shimmer on some of the images, And then we have some shells. And then, oh my gosh, I love, love, love. And it's got some clear kind of embossing there. Oh, and there's a die to cut out the crab. Yes, there is. We've got the crab, the open oyster, the open shell, and on stage they actually shared a card that had it closed and open. Did I say that right? You know, it opened and closed. It wasn't all just one way or the other. This ribbon is really, it's a really soft blue-green, although they're going to tell me that it is balmy blue. It's so much not. It's really sheer, and I mean, you don't see the strong color until it's like this. When it's open, it's such a softer look, and less balmy. How about that? Okay, and I think, oh yeah, that is it for round one. Okay, so that took us 45 minutes. That's a long time. I do want to go back and open my closet and see if I've got that, where is it? If I've got this fine shimmer, because I think I do. Let's see if we can find it. Since I'm wearing headphones, you guys really go with me for this, huh? That one is vellum. Oh yeah, we need that for later. Oh, I do. Okay. I do have the fine shimmer. I'm glad it took a second to find it. So it is gorgeous, and it's smooth. It does not have a bumpy texture to it. So if that is something that concerns you about glimmery paper, and this color is not coming through, oh, it is truly a fresh freesia looking color. And then here's the gold, truly a gold too. So I don't know if, yeah, I can't see that the colors coming through really well, but these are gorgeous. So I'm glad I took a second to walk over to my closet and find them. Okay, back to me for a second, and then I'll tell you what's coming up next, maybe. Let's see if I can find. Open the paper share again. Okay, I can do that, and I'll try and do that. Yeah, I'll do that, and I'll try and do it first of the week, and we'll see if we can't get all this paper in everybody's hands. At least a sampling. You'll have enough to do something with it. Okay, next up is a door prize interaction post coming up at the top of the hour. So it should be just like 15 minutes. Then I have got some a document talking about the trimmer. And I'm actually going to film a video about the trimmer and all the things that you don't know about it, because it is so much more. It's the most amazing trimmer ever, and it gets no love because so often we cut everything beforehand. You don't get a chance to see it. So so that's coming up next, and then I'll be back live at 11 o'clock Central to talk about the next third of the catalog and share some samples and such. And in the meantime, I'll be answering your comments, and we'll be working on those milkshake samples so that I can show you what we're making in the birthday club. You still have time to subscribe to Card Club, or to you can register for the birthday card series. If you know you want all 5 of the birthday card classes, for convenience sake, I've even set up a button so that you can subscribe just to that series. So enough talking for me. Guys, have a wonderful hour. I'll see you back soon. And don't forget to get over there and comment on the posts as they show up. Thank you so much for spending your Saturday with me. I can't tell you how good that makes me feel. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.